Hi everybody, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our, I would call it a sneak peek, except HSN put everything out there, so you already got to see it if you went to HSN and took a look. So anyway, I'm so excited about everything that we've got coming. That we've got two big new bundles coming to HSN. I'm going out there on Tuesday, this one has been, you know, they're all my favorites. I don't ever put product out that I don't love. So every time you hear me say, I love this, it's my favorite, it really is. The stuff that I don't love, you don't see. We don't put it out there. But I'm so excited about these, and it's been so hard to keep this in, especially the storage stuff. So let me first greet everybody and give everybody a big hello. I'd love to know where you're coming in from, and I'd also love to know if you're new here too, if this is your first time. So hello to Mary Ann in Elizabeth, Pennsylvania. Andrea is here, and Connie, who, oh, your first LDRS, I think it said from Virginia. It went off the screen too fast. Jen Ray is here, and Margie is here. Who else is here? Let's see, Judith, Jay Haas from Ohio, Sandy Gaffney, hello, Jody is here, and Sheila Fisher from Flooding, Oklahoma. Oh no, you know, we actually had a ton of rain here last night too. It woke me up a few times. Oh my goodness, all the names, everybody's scrolling us. So nice to see everybody's. Donnie is here from Southwest Louisiana. Is this your first time? First time I'm seeing your name there. Who else? Let's see, Paulette from Pennsylvania, Kathy from Texas, Jean from North Carolina, Gail from Sterling Heights, Michigan. Oh, and somebody from, what does it say? Ben Salem? I don't know how to say that in Pennsylvania. Oh, it's Bernie. Who else is here? Let's see. Norma from Central Coast, California. So many people. Oh my goodness. It's just so wonderful to see everybody. I just love it. Now, for anybody that is new here, we are based in Michigan. Our warehouse and offices are actually in Auburn Hills. So we're probably about 30 minutes outside of Detroit. Kind of in the suburbs or just outside of there. So many more people coming in. I just love it. We are, oh my goodness, we are celebrating our 8th anniversary at HSN. If you saw my my post that I put out early, I think it was yesterday, it said 7th, and I was wrong. I was actually in a conversation with somebody over at HSN today, and it is technically our 8th anniversary. So somehow, in all the hustle and bustle, I missed a year. At least I forgot about it, which is shocking. I can't believe 8 years. Oh my gosh. And I'll tell you, it still amazes me that we're doing it, and every single time we've got a show coming up, I'm still incredibly nervous, and you know, and just praying that everybody likes the crafts that we put out. So anyway, with that being said, we're going to start in. This is the very first kit that I'm going to show you. I'm going to walk you through each of these. Oh, and before I forget, Tuesday I'm going to be on HSN, and we're going to be in the 1 o'clock hour, so from 1 to 2, and about half of that hour so far is all mine. So I don't think I told you that, Alan. Yeah, it's going to be the longest that, you know, like stint that we're going to have just in one segment, or not even one segment, several segments in there. So thank you so much. I see all the happy 8s out here. Congratulations. That is so kind of you guys. And it's really, I got to say, it's all because of you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, you know, loving our products so much, we would not be able to keep doing it with them. So I'm just, honestly, it means the world. So thank you so much. I love what I do. I'm lucky I get to do what I do. And I love bringing the things that I love to you guys. So with that being said, celebration, we were asked if we could put together a mega bundle in celebration of our anniversary, and I think we really knocked it out of the park with this one, so I'm so excited. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch the cameras already, and we're going to take a close-up look. Yep, I'm going to find my glasses so I can show you guys. Here's the kit. Now, I love all kinds of paper crafting. I love card making, mini albums, scrapbooks. You guys have seen me do all kinds of stuff. I absolutely love paper crafting. So this is the Celebration Mega Craft Bundle. And inside here, you're going to get an idea sheet. It is a double-sided idea sheet of some projects that I put together. So I've got a scrapbook page here that I put together with me and my girl Chloe. And I've got a card here, a Slimline card that I put together with this kit. And then I also put together a mini craft album. And I will tell you this too, this is literally just an idea sheet. On our YouTube channel, you can already see them. We've got a handful of video tutorials on our YouTube channel already just using this kit, and we're going to be adding to those. So you're going to have all kinds of inspiration coming at you on our YouTube channel. The best thing to do, what I would suggest to you, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That means every single time we publish a video, and we put a lot of them out there, and they're always tutorials on how you can use our products, tips and tricks on how to do different techniques and things like that. But every time, if you're subscribed, every time we put a video out, you're going to get an email notification that says, hey, there's something out there that you're going to want to see. And as we keep adding to the celebration playlist that we have on YouTube, you'll get to see more and more projects that will step you through. So to begin with, I'm going to move these pieces over here over just a bit because the star of the show really is the 12 by 12 paper collection here. Now I'm going to flip through this really quickly just so you can see everything in here. Okay, there's a whole bunch of it, right? Tons of them, and they're stunning, 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 stunning. I will also tell you this. Listen to this. You hear that? That is 80-pound heavyweight cardstock. It is also smooth as what? Smooth as, I don't even know, smooth as silk. It almost has like a luxurious...
A newborn calf's nose.
Smooth as a newborn calf's nose. I never thought we would have a use for that. My husband makes me watch Gunsmoke every night, and that smooth as a newborn calf's nose. Yes, it is, actually. I never thought I would have cause to say that, but I did. See if I remember that on Tuesday. Anyway, I mean, just look at the colors on that. We put foil, gold foil on a lot of these too, just to really show off the party and celebration theme. And if you notice, I mean, first of all, who doesn't love all these colors? Pinks and blues and purples. It just is stunning. But this is very girl-oriented. I don't know, it's really celebrating women, I think. And lots of fun. And it's all kinds of women. So, we've got different, shades of hair color. We've got different skin tones in here as well. This is really celebrating all women. On the back side, actually, you're going to see these are double-sided. So I'm going to show you in twos what is on the front and what is on the back. One thing I will tell you, one of my favorite things about sheets like this is we've given you straight lines, right, all in here. You can cut these apart and you can have 12 card toppers like that. It's just perfect. And you can put together, literally put together 12 cards in just a matter of minutes. So fantastic. So this is the first front and then back. So let's move that one over. The next one, look at that. Doesn't that look kind of like cracked glass? So, so pretty. And look at those flowers. Ah! I love these. And I think it's perfect timing with, we're into spring now. We're going to be coming into summer. But really, one of my favorite things, it's really just celebration. It's not birthday. It's not a holiday. It's not an anniversary or anything. It's just celebration. So anything that you're going to be celebrating throughout the year, you can use these papers. So look at those balloons just glistening. Isn't that so, so pretty? I love that. And this one, to me, looks like sparkly lights kind of in the distance in the room. I just think it's so beautiful. Kind of a dusty blue. Anybody know what this is? Can anybody tell me what that is? Because I just think that is so fun.
Scrapbook paper?
No, what is this? What is that image? It's not paint splatters, I'll tell you that. That is actually what it looks like when you pop the champagne cork and the champagne sprays. That is a spray of champagne, and it is in gold foil. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely love that. So, so pretty. And then the beautiful stripe on the back side of that. Look at all these presents. Ah! Now, if you want to use this page just as it is, perfect. If you wanted to just kind of hand cut some of those out of there, just kind of fussy cutting, we made the lines really, really simple for you, and we've got all that beautiful gold foil on there, and then look at that one. Isn't that beautiful? With those gorgeous definitions in the back. So we have definitions for congratulations. This is hooray, party. What else do we have in here? Celebrate. Cheers, all the definitions in the back, and then the words are just larger in a gorgeous font in that gold foil all across the top. So, so pretty. Here's another take on those, like if they were lights in the background. But this one, we've given you that whole rainbow of colors, and we've sparkled in some beautiful gold foil into that. And then look at that. Isn't it so pretty? I just love that. I don't know what it is, but it sure just kind of screams party and festive to me. I think it is so, so beautiful. Okay, so that is all of the papers. So in addition to all of those papers and your inspiration sheet, you're also going to get, because this is a mega bundle, right? You're also going to get rub-ons. I am loving rub-ons, rub-on transfers again. I remember when I first started, I think Basic Gray was the company. They used to have, at the time, it was my favorite rub-on transfers. I can't get this one out of here for some reason. Can't get my finger in between the plastic. Let's see. There we go. Just couldn't slide it out. It was slipping on my, like sliding on my finger. Anyway, Basic Gray had my favorite ones at the time. Ignore the warnings. It's just because it's a plastic bag. But they had my favorites at the time. But I'll tell you, there was nothing like these. Alan, do you want to come into zoom in on that? Look at how beautiful that is. Aren't those just gorgeous? And yes, when the light hits it, you can see that is gold foil once again. And a lot of these sentiments, the flowers, a lot of the little icons and things in here, everything is also, it's part of what you see in the paper, including the sentiments. So you're going to get, this is a 5x7 sheet. You're also going to get this one too. I think there's 47 rub-ons all together in here. Look at this with all the bubbles. They're just darling, and all that gorgeous gold foil. These you can use these on cards. If this and here's the thing too. I don't have a lot of card samples to show you because I had to ship everything to HSN. But we've got beautiful card samples that you're going to see on Tuesday if you join me for the show. Card samples and envelopes that are done just with these rub-ons. We didn't use any ephemera. We didn't use, any paper or anything with them. We used just the rub-ons, and they're absolutely stunning. And again, a card that you can create in minutes. So you're going to get those rub-on transfers. You're also going to get, let's see, you're going to get sentiments. Love these. These are clear sentiments. There's 1, 2, let me open it up real quick. Let's see. There we go. Let's see if I can pull this out of here. Oh, my nails are sticking to everything because I just did my nails. So you get how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 large sentiments. Let's put that down there. It makes it easier to see. So this is a 4x6 set of sentiments, clear stamps. And we sized these so that they will work beautifully both on the front of your card as well as on the inside of your card. So we have Make a Wish and Blow Out Your Candles. That one sounds like birthday to me, right? May your day be filled with cake, confetti, and laughter. That could be for anything. I mean, you could give that to somebody in a card for a shower. Why not? Hip, 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 hooray, it's your big day. So happy to hear your exciting news, right? Because you're so amazing, wishing you the most magical day, and it's time to celebrate. So very universal celebratory sentiments that are going to work on both the inside and the front of your card. We were very, very careful with the sizing on those. And you can use them on all different size cards too. Now I really wanted to give you some card toppers. You're going to have so much fun when you get your kit home. I'm telling you, you're just going to be like, oh my goodness. These are card toppers. Now there's 5 in each of these designs. They're completely die cut and they're embellished with beautiful, teeny tiny Gorgeous little stitching. Isn't that pretty? I love this scallop too. It's kind of a smaller scallop, and I just think it's just lovely. So we have that kind of, you know, playful scallop, and then we have a more elegant edge with this one here. And it still has that lovely embellishment with the stitching all around that just kind of, you know, brings the eye into the center to take a look at whatever it is you're going to put in there. Whether you're creating a landscape or a portrait, doesn't matter. These are going to work in either direction. So one of them is a little more playful, the other is a little more elegant. So you have choices, and there's 5 of each of these in your kit. You're also going to get, I can't remember, I think there's 117 of these ephemera pieces. That's a lot. That is a whole lot. And there's things in here that you are not going to see. I can't even get all the little stars out. There's more stars in here. But I'm going to set that aside for now. But there's things in here that you are not even going to see in the papers. So there are things that are unique only to all of the ephemera. Party time, woohoo! Look how pretty that little frame is. So gorgeous. A lot of flowers in here that you can stack and play with, perfect for doing cards, scrapbook pages, little mini albums. You are awesome. You're doing a great job. A lot of them have foil as well. So pretty in here. Look at the beautiful cake. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, seriously, take a look at that on one of these cards. Isn't that just so pretty? That may be a, let's see. Let's put a woohoo. What else can go in here? I mean, I could add some little flowers. I could add some champagne. I could add some little presents next to it. I mean, there's balloons. Look at these balloons. So many different things that you can do. So many things to play with. Now, that's everything really that comes in the kit. And I want to show you, look at that. It's party time. Everything is ready to go. You're doing a great job. Look at this one. They're just lovely. Now, we do have, I did hold back 2 projects to show you just kind of a sample of what you can do with them. This is a little mini album. I'm going to show you something in just a moment too, because I want to point out a couple of things. First of all, look at the little album. Isn't that adorable? Everything that you see here, remember when I said on that first page you can cut out 12 card toppers? That's all that is. Add 1 piece of ephemera, a little bit of paper in the background, and you've covered and created a gorgeous album cover. And then again, remember when I said you could trim out some of the little presents if you wanted, or you can just grab them from the ephemera. Everything on here just sparkles and shines. So this page, look how cute that is. These are like little pockets. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to walk you through this just a little bit, just so I can blow your mind in a moment. Look at how cute that is. One of those little pieces, one of those little card toppers that we cut out. Look how gorgeous this is. So many fun things that you can do with a mini album. And you know, you look at these mini albums sometimes and you think to yourself, oh my goodness, I don't think I could ever create anything like that. How did they do that? How did they create those pages? How did they create that little book? Well, here's the thing. And let me zoom out again. Here's the book. This is the book. And this is sold separately. All right, so this is on hsn.com, and I will tell you they don't have a whole lot of these left already. These are mini craft albums, and in this you get 2. You get 2 mini craft albums in here. You know what? Let me open one of these up. Alan, will you give me the scissors? You know what? Let me put it down. I'm going to grab the scissors. I'll be right back. They're literally just right here. So it's going to arrive like this. You've got little corner protectors in there to make sure when this arrives, it's in really good shape for you. You can see how that is already scored in there and ready to go. And we give you step-by-step instructions. Alan, do you want to come in on that? Step-by-step instructions on the front there. All right, let's back up. Why did we want to create these? I think I've mentioned to you not too long ago on my lives how much I love. Let's see if I can cut into this one. I normally wouldn't do this with these scissors, so just bear with me here. But I think I mentioned to you how much I love doing mini albums. I love creating them. And I believe I even did a video where I created one of these just from, like from some chipboard, or not chipboard, but cardboard or something like that. And I got it all measured out and everything. And it takes a little bit of time, a little bit of finagling. I'm just failing miserably in opening this. I don't normally do it with my scissors like this. All right, so I'm going to get these little corner protectors off, and these are important. And I will tell you this too. When you open yours, I would save these because when you're shipping something sometime, you might want to put little corner protectors on it. You just never know. They're really good and they're reusable. So anyway, when I created that the album on my YouTube channel, or on our YouTube channel, it was all great and everything, but I thought to myself, what if these were ready-made? What if they were all ready for me? So in here, you actually get a 2-pack. I also wanted it in white. That was another thing. I was working with cardboard that was like craft colored, and then I had to cover the whole thing, and it just took a lot more time. And, you know, these days we don't have as much time. So I decided that I wanted to make it really easy for everybody. So if you look at our videos on YouTube, under the celebration playlist, you're going to find a video on how to do these. You're also going to get, I will point this out as well, on here, there's a QR code right there that's going to take you, it says, Alan, you want to zoom in there again? It actually, let me pull back here, it actually says album video. So when you get yours home, you're going to use your phone to scan that QR code. It's going to take you right to the video, to the section where the videos are, where we show you how to make the album. So anyway, you're going to get 2 of them in there. Go ahead and pull back out there onto the zoom out. Thank you. So you're going to get 2 of these per pack. And we've already got this already scored. It is already covered in that beautiful white paper. And all you're going to do is follow the instructions. You're going to fold on these lines right here, just like so. You're literally just going to fold it, just like that. You're going to fold this one. You're going to have to work it just a little bit so that it kind of stays, just by kind of going, like rocking it back and forth a little bit like that, okay? And then you're going to, again, follow the instructions. This is the little spine. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of hard to see the score lines. Let's see, there you go, you can see them there. When the light hits it, kind of funny. We've got very bright lights in here. But you're going to follow the instructions or watch the video on how to do the spine. And this little spine just attaches right into the center here. And then you literally just add your paper on top of it. And so when you look in here, that's what that spine is right there. And then you literally just attach the ends of your paper to those little pieces of the spine that are kind of sticking out. Well, do you also remember a moment ago when I said that these, they look like, you know, you could slide something in there like little pockets? Well, also sold separately, perfectly coordinating with the Celebration Mega Bundle, are 20 Slimline card bases and envelopes. So in here, we've got all the gorgeous colors that are in the collection. You're going to get 5 different colors, and there's 4 of each. So we've got white, if you like basic, you know, white. So you have 4 white card bases. These are all Slimline. You've got the beautiful purple, 4 of those. Black, because it is just stunning. I love black, and I love it as an accent too. Pink, and then blue. Okay, so you get 4 each of those 5, so you get 20 in total. And then you're going to get coordinating envelopes for those as well. And these are your number 10 envelopes. I actually love, now, you know, they look beautiful when you match, you know, the black card bases with the black envelopes, but I like to mix it up. And so I like to do things like, for example, this is my card topper. Let's say my card base. Let's say I start a card with one of my beautiful, elegant card toppers, and I piece together whatever's going to go on my card, and then I would actually match it up with maybe a black envelope. And here's where you get to have a lot of fun and create, even if you want to go very simply with some ephemera, or if you wanted to add, let's say, this girl right here. These are the rub-on transfers. You could put her right here in the center, and I could put a sentiment up there. I could rub on some of the little stars. I can mix in something from here, maybe the little camera. I mean, whatever it is you want to put on there. And you've got a beautiful, beautiful set in just a matter of minutes. It's just wonderful. And the same thing with the ephemera. So everything, everything coordinates beautifully. Now, how did we do this one? These little things with the pockets, those are actually envelopes. So all we did, notice they fit right in there. All we did was we trimmed the envelope down. We just cut the envelope. It's hard to see the black envelopes. So let's go to maybe the purple. So all we did was, let's say, trim the envelope, because this is 4 by 6. So you trim your envelope to maybe about 5.5 inches, and then you have a pocket. And that's what that is. And then you can use some of your card bases if you want, or you can use some of your, your paper from the 12 by 12s. You could use those little card toppers that we cut, and just start to play and have fun and embellish. Grab some of your dies from your stash, create little frames, grab some vellum. That's what we have in the front here. I mean, it's just so easy. Everything here that you see, it's all done with just this kit, and it's just beautiful. Here's another one, another little mini album. Really fun. So those little flowers, that's all ephemera. The only thing that we added here was ribbon. We've all got ribbon in our stash, and some cardstock in the background as well. But look how beautiful this is. So, so pretty. Look at these. They're so gorgeous. This is, again, one of those little toppers. Everything you see in the background, that's all paper. This is one of the little pockets right here. That looks like it was done with one of our card toppers. Like, we cut the card topper in half. This is a card topper piece here. Cut it in half, and here is another piece of it here. So you can get really creative with it, have lots of fun, lots of space in here if you wanted to add pictures. Everything is decked out with ephemera, and it just looks gorgeous. So, so pretty. Look at the little stars on the back. That's all ephemera. I love this kit. I absolutely love this. This is something you can pull out and craft with, and just make, I mean, for all kinds of occasions. It's just wonderful. And don't forget, you get the little popsicle stick also is going to be included. That's a little tool that you're going to use to rub on. One thing, if you haven't used rub-on transfers, I always suggest that you cut out with your scissors, cut around the rub-on transfer that you want to use. There is a little sheet that kind of peels off the back of this. See how that separates? So I would cut out whatever image you want and peel off that little sheet, place it where you want it to be, and just rub that little bit with your tool. If you try and just peel off the entire back and just try and lay the whole thing down, these are really sticky on the back. So you're going to end up transferring things that you didn't want to transfer if you don't trim the little images out first. But I would just cut around it. You don't have to be neat when you cut around it. Just cut around it so that you can hold on to it. It doesn't have to be trimmed out perfectly or anything, because all of that extra space is clear. So you can see how it's clear. All right, so don't be neat and tidy when you cut. Just don't cut into the other images. You're going to love rub-on transfers. I'm telling you, these are so much better than the rub-on transfers that we used to play with. I just love them. So raise your hand if you want to see the storage. Yeah, let me get a quick drink here. Raise your hand if you want to see the storage. Put your hands in the air, put your hands in the air.
Nobody's raising their hand.
I don't see hands. I want to see hands.
Me.
Okay, let me organize here. Okay, this is the storage, everybody. This has been in the making for, oh my gosh, I can't even tell you. You know what? Let's go ahead and switch to the front camera again, because I want to tell everybody this. I have messed with so many storage options over the years. I've tried, and I'm not going to name companies, and I'm not going to talk bad about any storage that's out there, except to say that I haven't found anything that I truly love or that met my needs or made it so I could store things the way I wanted to store them. And so that was really important to me. One of the criteria, not the top on the list, but one of the criteria was I wanted storage that was going to be really pretty. I didn't want to have in my craft space a bunch of plastic bins that you could either see through or you couldn't or whatever, and they function perfectly fine. Don't get me wrong, but I wanted something that was beautiful. It was either going to be all white, solid white, or it was going to be something that was just luxurious that I could customize and I could make it however I wanted to make it. It could match the room that I'm going to put it in, whether my room was going to be in my studio or if I was going to have some of my crafts in the kitchen, if I was going to be working on something, and maybe maybe I want to sit in front of the television and do a little bit of crafting because I want to spend some time with my husband. But I have some things that I want to get done, but I don't always want to have to keep putting it away because it's an eyesore if I leave it out, right? So I wanted things that were going to function a certain way and also be really beautiful. I wanted very easy search and find. I didn't want to have to dig through boxes of tons of stuff. I didn't want to have to dig through pockets that had 10 or 15 things in them. I just wanted everything kind of at hand. But I also wanted to be able to tuck it away if I needed to and put a lid on it. That was another thing too. So all of that came into this. This is a product that is part of the Squirrel and Vine product line. So you remember the glass board that we have. That was our very first product with Squirrel and Vine. And this one is the second product with Squirrel and Vine, and there are more. I will tell you this, the only place you're going to get this bundle is on HSN. This is not going to be bundled anyplace else. Eventually, we will have them, all these pieces for sale separately if you want to, add more pockets or add more inserts and things like that. But the bundle on HSN is a fantastic place to get started. It's going to give you all that you need in each of your boxes, and the price, you really can't beat it. Speaking of which, before I forget, I need to mention this too because I got a notification from HSN today. Starting at midnight, and this is all Eastern time zone, starting at midnight on 3/27, so that's Monday at midnight, they're going to have $7.50 shipping on your cart. So that's per cart. That's not all day, that is per cart. But it's only $7.50 shipping on everything in your cart. Plus they're going to have 5 flex pays on all craft items. So 5 flex pays means that you can make your payments in 5 easy payments. So if you have a really big cart of a whole bunch of stuff that you want to get because it's fantastic pricing and it's craft day and you want to get it before it's all gone, you get to pay that off or pay that in 5 easy payments, but you're also going to get all of your products right away so you can get started playing with them and working with them. So it's a really, really fantastic thing. That's going to start on Monday night at midnight Eastern time. That's going to run all the way through midnight on the 28th, which is Tuesday night. So, okay, we're going to go back to this. We're going to go overhead and I'm going to show you everything that you get in this. First of all, this is how it's going to arrive. It's going to be in a different, it's going to be in a shipping box and also wrapped in a bag. But this is how it's all going to arrive. So this is your entire bundle, okay? You're going to have here, again, QR code alert, all right? You're going to have to start looking for these QR codes on our products because we're going to be having these on a lot of things. So, Alan, if you will zoom in, I can show everybody what this looks like. All right. This QR code says design files, okay? So what this means to you is, first of all, when you scan this on your phone, it's going to take you to a Dropbox folder. So the only people that are going to have access to these design files are going to be the people that buy this product. Okay, if you're buying the Luxe Craft storage, anything in the collection, you'll have access to these design files. Or actually, I should say for the box itself. Those design files, there's only over 250 of them, and there's SVGs and PNGs and DXF. I mean, all those different things. So if you have a cutting machine like, for example, a Cricut or a Silhouette, you're going to be able to use that machine to decorate your boxes however you want. If you don't have a cutting machine, we've given you PNGs so that you can use those PNGs to print and then use your paper trimmer to cut out your whatever your images are to decorate your box. I do suggest when you do this, you're using like sticker backed paper, like sticky, like label papers or something like that, because you're going to want it to stick to the boxes. But over 250 design files. I'm going to show you some of those design files momentarily, but I wanted to mention that to you. You're also going to have some very simple instructions in here showing you how to put your box together. Let's go ahead and zoom back out. Now in here, the first thing that you're going to see is going to be all of your, and again, ignore the warning labels. That's just it's a legal requirement because of the size of the bag, and we have to warn against suffocation for small children and things. So, so just keep that in mind. Let's see. You're going to get, oh my goodness, 12 of these. Now, I very specifically, when we discussed this at Squirrel and Vine, I did not want to have something that had a snap on it. I didn't want something that I was going to have trouble getting into or have to get into or anything. Remember when I said I want everything at the ready? I want easy. I want easy access to everything. So this is cut out purposely so that you can reach what you need to reach in it. I can have the tabs sticking up and out of it. Very, very easy search. So you're going to get 12 of these. They're very reinforced on the sides, and this is very thick, but you can still see through it front to back, so you can see whatever you put in there. So you're going to get 12 of these pouches in your bundle. You're going to get 12 of these inserts. Now these inserts are cling and store inserts. What does cling and store mean? So you get 12 of these, but what does cling and store mean? Cling means that I can take my stamps, I can pop them out of my packaging, I can pull off one of those backers, and I can get rid of that backer. I no longer need this backer, because now my stamp is going to cling right to my insert. So I can put this right down on here. It stays on. I'm never going to lose it. It's magnificent. I love it. I can fit multiple stamps on here, stamp sets on here, depending on the size of them. Of course, I can put stamps on the front and the back if I so choose. All right. It's really easy. I can just replace it back there when I'm done, but it's going to cling and it's always going to be ready for me. And then I can slide that right into the pocket. Sorry, I got the acetate over the edge. It slides right into the pocket. And now my label sticks out and above the pocket. I have easy access here to reach this and slide this out, and I can read my label on the front and on the back. All right, easy, easy, easy. I'm going to pull that out of here. I can also put, like I said, I can put something on the back of that too. I'm going to set this one aside only because I'm going to use this in another little demonstration in a moment. But if you notice here, these are staggered tabs on the top as well. So we've got 4 of them are going to be tabs on the right, 4 of them tabs in the center, and then the other 4 will be tabs on the left. That makes it easy for search and find. Remember when I said I wanted them easy, search and find. Then you're also going to have dividers. Okay. Now these dividers, you get 6 dividers in each of these bundles. Again, staggered the tabs. Now these dividers are bigger. They're slightly off-white, so it makes it easier to see them. Still a white, but kind of a snowy white. They're slightly larger. See how they're a little bit wider? And they're also taller. See how that's taller? That is your divider. So your divider is bigger. Your divider is where you're going to say, I want this section to be Christmas. I want this section to be birthday. Or I want this section to be stamps. I want this section to be stencils and whatever it is. Okay, so you're going to divide your sections in your box with the dividers. Now, you're also going to get these tags or tabs. Now, there are 6 of the white tabs, if I can open this one up. 6 of the white tabs. That number coordinates with the same number, or that quantity, I should say, coordinates with the quantity of the dividers. And you're going to get 12 of the clear, if I can open them. Let me grab that little bag. There we go. You're going to get 12 of the clear ones. And the clear coordinate with the same quantity of the pockets and the inserts. Primarily the pockets. We made these clear because this is going to be a tab that you put on the side if you choose. I'll get to that in a moment. But notice it has its own adhesive. They're self-adhesive. So keep those in mind. I'm going to show you how we're going to use those in a moment because it gives you options. So even if you don't use these right away, do not get rid of these. This is what's going to give you options later on. All right? So let's set that aside. Here's the box. Ah! I wanted a box that was going to easily come to me. Easy shipping, right? Easy storage. So if I have a box that I'm not going to be using for any time period, whatever, I can fold it up and I can put it away. Even after I've decorated it, I can fold it up and I can go put it in a drawer, and when I need it again, I can pull it out. So everything comes in here and it's all perfect and wonderful. Here's the lid. Now this is all a beautiful white matte finish. It is very smooth. This box looks gorgeous as it is. If you want just white in your craft space, here is how everything is all folded. All right. Now watch. I need a little bit of space here because this does get bigger once I open it up. These silver, beautiful polished chrome here, those are your snaps. We very specifically chose polished chrome because they're beautiful, and who doesn't want something shiny and decorative on their storage? So I'm literally just going to open this up. Okay. Easily opens up just like that. Now I have the other side to my snaps. The short sides are the short sides. The long sides are the long sides. And all you have to do, we show you in the little picture here, we show you how to assemble it, snap together, but I can't imagine anybody won't be able to figure this out on their own. But these are really strong snaps. So here's a little thing I will tell you too. If you have trouble snapping a snap or two, don't worry about it. I mean, I have had to have my husband snap 1 or 2. Be happy about it. And the reason I say that is because these are really strong snaps. You want these snaps to be really strong. You want this to stay together when you're filling it with everything you're going to fill it with. So don't worry if you have trouble snapping a snap or two. Another thing I'll tell you, you can start at the bottom and work your way up to the top. If you start at the bottom and have trouble snapping one of the top ones, then just undo the bottom one, snap the top one first. Okay, it's all about how they line up. All right? So you can see I snapped all that together without too much trouble. I even have arthritis in my hands, but these are really good and sturdy. All right? So now I have this beautiful white box. I can put the lid on it. It looks gorgeous as it is. All right? What about filling it? If I plan to leave this open in my craft space and I don't need that lid, I can put the lid on the bottom just to, well, let's go ahead. Actually, I'm not going to do it because my nails are not totally dry yet. So let's see. You have options for how you're going to have your storage. Now let me show you a couple of things here. Look at these beautiful colors on here. Isn't that pretty? So here's the larger one. This is one of my my dividers. I did use the green label on those. I used a pink label on the inserts, and I have the inserts in their little pockets. So if I store things like this, this is how it can be. All right, and you can store anything you want. You can store cards in here. You can store plenty of space in here as well if you want to put paper packs and stencils and things that maybe don't fit into the pockets, or if you don't want to fill up your pockets that way. I've even got little cards in here that I've made, so I have cards at the ready. If you want to vary the color so that you can easily see which one is product or cards or something, and then which one is your divider, you can do that. Now, this is great if I want to have things standing up. But what if I want things to lay down? What if I want to turn them like this because I want to put the lid on it? All right, so I might put the lid on it. I might stack a couple of them up on each other, or maybe I'll put the lid on it and put it in a drawer or something. Well, I can't really see what my tabs are now, right? Because my tabs are off to the side. That's what these other tabs are for. So if I pull, let's see, let me grab to one of each of them. Let me move this out of the way. Here's where I have my additional little tabs. So here's a clear tab. The clear tab goes with the clear, so clear and clear. So the clear is the pouch. So I can just go ahead and easily peel that up. I like to turn it over and just kind of line it up on the back side, just like so. And you can put a label on here, and you can either hand write, or if you have your cutting machine, you can add your text right there in your cutting machine. I can do the same thing with my divider. Let me go ahead and peel that off of there. I'm going to lower this one down a little bit just because that's a center tab. Okay, but now I have a side tab on here. So if I put these back in here now, hopefully you can see this, now I have tabs that are sticking up on the side as well. And everything still fits. I can still put the lid on. We made sure that the box is tall enough so that when you have everything in here and you've got it on the side, if you want to store it this way, then you can still put that lid on. So it's really nice and easy. I do want to show you, did I bring the sheets over here? Okay, let me do something else here. So let me grab, let's see. Oh, it's over here, right here. Now, here is the love. What if I want to have the coordinating dies? This has a coordinating die. If I can get it up off of, there we go. So here's the coordinating die. What if I want the coordinating dies on the back side of this? I want to store them together. If I have room, if it's a smaller die set, I can store them on the bottom here. But because this is a larger one, I am going to store it on the back. Now, one of the things that you can get, and they're sold separately, are these big magnet sheets. They're sold in packs of 8 on hsn.com. This is a really good heavy-duty magnet. It also is self-adhesive on the back. So all you need to do is peel that backing off, line this up on the back of your insert, or if you want to do it on a divider, you can. Line that up, lay that down, good to go. And now I can grab my dies out of here, and they're going to be stored right there with the stamps that they go with. Again, no more searching around, no more trying to find what I'm looking for. You can see how good and strong that is. They're not going anywhere. The smallest of dies are going to be right here at your fingertips. You're not going to lose them. You can get rid of all that paper, extra, backing and stuff that you have. Everything is just going to stay right on there at your fingertips, and then it all fits, cling and store right into its own little pocket. I can pop a label on there that says, LDRS, big word love, and stamps and dies. However it is I want to label it, I have everything there. I do want to show you a couple of things here. Why don't you come back to me, Alan? There we go. Let's go here. Check this out. Is that showing up on the screen, Alan?
What?
the image that I just put on the screen? Is it showing? I didn't test it.
I don't know yet.
Can you look? Because I didn't test it.
Yes,
Can you
it
guys
is.
see? It is? Okay. What you're looking at right there in that picture is what a couple of boxes look like when they're decorated up. You're going to see below them, you're going to see some of the elements that you can do. So you can see some of the labels that you can cut. Some of them are small labels like what you saw on my inserts. There's also larger labels that you can put on those inserts and on the dividers if you want to put a lot more information about whatever you're storing in there. Some for the tabs, but look at those beautiful flowers. You're going to have all kinds of elements. It's not just full sheets that you can put on the sides of the boxes. You have a lot of individual elements, so you can get really, really decorative with everything. Here's another one. So there, look at that one. Maybe you don't want flowers, a full garden of flowers. Maybe you love purple. This one is called lilac flower, but the flowers are a little more, I don't know, it's a little more abstract and geometric. So much fun, and you can see all of, not even all, just some of the elements, because there's tons of them available to you. Here's another one. That one is a beautiful rose garden. Absolutely stunning, 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 stunning. You can see the elements there. Here's another one. Look at that. So, they're just so gorgeous. I will tell you this too, if you have the glass mat or if you have it ordered already, all of the flowers and the colors that you're seeing in all of the images are all from the glass mat. So everything coordinates. It's all like one big luxurious collection. And then we've also got a Christmas option in there too. So much fun. So many things that you can do with it. It is absolutely spectacular. The Cling and Store feature is absolutely amazing. So you're not going to lose your stamps. You're not going to misplace dies. Everything is going to be right there. Easy organization with all of your file tabs and your inserts. You can store them upright. You can store them on the side, so you have options there as well. But you're not going to be flipping through pockets that are overstuffed with all kinds of things. You're going to have everything very easy search and find. The labeling is spectacular. You have access to over 250 design files. Design files that, some of them you can use, if you just want to use your paper trimmer. If you want to use a cutting machine. I didn't even mention this. Some of the files, some of the images, like some of the flowers and things that are in there, you can actually customize the color yourself too. So if you have a cutting machine, like a Cricut or something, a lot of those files, you can actually change like all these tabs and things that you've been seeing in the green and the pink. You'll be able to customize the color yourself too if you want. You can change it. You're not going to be stuck with what we give you. But know that we give you 9 different themes with all kinds of files in there and options for whatever you want to do with them. And you can use those files in your everyday crafting too. It doesn't only have to be for your storage. So tons of fun. One more thing I will mention to you too. If you want to use pattern files, things that you have, you don't have to use only the 9 collections that we give you. You can bring your own files in. You can use the cut files that we've given you to cut those, but you can use your own patterns and things that you want to bring in. So it is literally, there's just no limit. There's infinite possibilities to how you can customize your storage. That's what I wanted when I started thinking about storage. And when Nikki and I, she's my partner in Squirrel and Vine, when we started talking about storage, and we thought, how can we bring something to the craft industry that was going to be, I don't even know how to say it, it was just going to have endless possibilities, but also give everybody what they need in storage. And I think that this does it. A question came up, somebody asked me, what do I think would be a good place to start with the storage bundles? Is one good? Do I need 5 of these? Do I need 10 of these? Whatever. My suggestion, to give it a try, I would say my suggestion. If you want to start with one, great. If you want to start with 18, go. But I would recommend 2, because then you could at least have one that you use just for like stamps and coordinating dies. and maybe you have another one that is for standalone dies. And I think that gives a really good place to start with that kind of storage. I will tell you this also. Those magnet sheets that are sold separately, those are 8.5 inches long. So you're going to be able to store longer, bigger dies in there too, like your Slimline dies and things like that. So they're just wonderful. Oh, somebody's saying, show the glass mat again. Ooh, we can.
Do you have a picture of it? Or
It's right there. Okay. I removed it from my space here because I needed to have room. Let me go ahead and get rid of, I didn't realize I left the Christmas image up here. Oops.
Did you show any solids?
Hold on a minute, let me get rid of these images. There we go. Oh, there you go.
Did you? Oh, I didn't know.
There's Mr. Hunt. Okay, let's go overhead and show this again.
I thought we were.
I don't know if it's centered or where we are with things, but this is the glass mat. Here you go. So yeah, all of these, let me move this out of the way. All of these flowers, all of these colors, these are all the flowers that you just saw in the box options. That's why you saw some of those beautiful kind of corals and oranges and blues and pinks and purples and all the colors, with the exception of the Christmas one. The Christmas one is not, you won't find that in here. So this is the glass mat. If anybody is wondering any of the details about it, it is an 18-inch by 24-inch glass mat. This is a Luxe item. We call it the Luxe magnetic glass craft mat. Because it really is a luxury item. We wanted, really, Nikki and I both were like, we need to have something that everybody is just going to love and want to leave out all the time. I've known a lot of crafters over the years that, and some of my friends still have, smaller craft spaces, or, like they're crafting at their dining room table, or they're crafting in a corner in the bedroom. That is the norm. And so when you're doing that, you're constantly having to put things away, and that can be a real pain to say, oh my gosh, do I want to craft? I've got to go through bringing all this stuff out, and then I got to put it all away because it all looks a mess and it's all an eyesore and everything. Well, when you have things like this glass mat and the craft storage that are beautiful, you can leave them out. Yellen, will you come and put me back in the front?
Yes.
There you go. You can leave these out. So if your craft space is in an open room, you can have this gorgeous mat and it's not going to look terrible if you walk away and leave that sitting out. You can have your boxes that you've decorated beautifully. Maybe you've decorated them to match this glass mat. Maybe you've decorated them to match the room that you're crafting in, just because you want it all to look nice and go together. But it's all going to be beautiful storage so that you don't have to put it all away. But not only that, that's not the big thing. The reason it's beautiful is because why not have beautiful things to look at and to be surrounded by? One of the things that I always say is, and that I truly believe, is that you have to feel good in your environment. No matter what it is you're doing in your environment, it has to be something that makes you feel good. Whatever it is you think is beautiful and comfortable is what it should be. And so if we can give you products that you can create that with, I think that that is just something that is very freeing, that lets your mind kind of wander. You don't have your surroundings weighing on you, and that allows you to open up and be even more creative. I just think it's more inspirational. So that is one of the goals with Squirrel and Vine, is to give you beautiful craft products, whether they be tools or otherwise, and things that are going to feel luxurious and are going to be very high quality, and things that you're just going to want to be around and have around you. So, they're definitely treat yourself, because, we say this at the end of the video for it, you deserve it, and you do. So treat yourself and have beautiful things surrounding you. That's what I would say. Okay. It is time, I think.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Is that all?
Well,
I think it's time. Oh, somebody's saying, will you show the thickness or the weight of the Slimline cards and envelopes? Let's see. Here they are. Let's go overhead.
2.
So here are these card bases. These card bases are probably about a 65-pound card base. They're not quite as heavy. Actually, let me feel that. Nope, they are. They're probably close to an 80-pound. They're good. Your envelopes are a little bit thinner. Your envelopes are more of a 65-pound. You know, they're envelopes for shipping. But you can decorate these. You can use your rub-ons on these and stamps and so on and so forth. But yeah, these are just beautiful. And these are Slimline size. So this is 3.5 by 8.5 for the card base. And then the white card toppers that come in your celebration kit, these are going to be 3.25 by 8.25. So you're going to have a little bit of a border when you put it on top of the card base. So it's really, really pretty. Any other questions from anybody? Let me get a quick drink. Let's see. Is there any other questions? Yeah, Kathy says, I definitely want to try the storage. It looks like what I want to store my stamps and dies. I'll tell you, Kathy, you're going to love it. Ann, let me go back to the front camera here.
Yeah.
Let me see if there's any other questions from anybody. Let's see. Any questions? If you have a question, you want to see something more close up, please let me know. Looks like Linnea, as always, did a great job answering questions. How much does it cost? How much does what cost? I'm not sure which one. We got a lot of them out here. But I think Linnea put links to everything. Maybe if there's something specific that you wanted to know how much. Who asked that? Marie Daly asked that. If you could tell me which one it is, then I'm sure Linnea can get the link out there. So pretty. Let's see those toppers. How many in the kit? You're going to get 10 of the white toppers in the kit, 5 of each pattern. Let's see. Do these fit the pirouette stamps? Do these fit the pirouette stamps? I'm not sure what these means. Let's see. Gail says, I like the storage, but I need too many. No, you don't. You really don't need too many.
You need way too many.
No, you don't. You don't, Gail. I would say start off with 2 and see where you go from there. I don't think you need a ton of them. I think, you know, you're going to be able to store a lot more in there. And you also don't need to buy them all at once. This is not something that is going to go out there and then be gone. So let's see. Replying to Sheila. Got to have those mini albums. You're going to love the mini albums. How much the storage boxes individually will cost, that I cannot answer at this time. I do not know that. Time and day for HSN. We're going to be in the 1 p.m. hour on Tuesday the 28th. So yeah, we've got about a half an hour in there too. How much does everything cost? Linnea, if you want to get those links back out there again, that would be great. Maria, Linnea's going to get those links back out there for you. Let's see if there's any other questions. Do the storage boxes fit the pirouette stamps? Yes, they will fit. The storage boxes will fit them sideways, but these will not fit them because those are 6 by 8 stamps. But I will tell you that we are going to have more sizes available in these in the near future as well. So there will be a size up in the storage boxes to accommodate some of those larger things too. So know that. Let's see. What do you mean? Let's see. What other questions are there? And yes, absolutely, Jen. You can always ask HSN to stock more. If you want HSN to stock the larger size, let them know. Let them know. The size that we looked at today, this is the standard size, and then there is going to be a larger size that's going to be sold at a later time. If you want HSN to carry that, absolutely let them know. Let's see what else. 1 p.m. in the Eastern time zone, Felicia. Let's see, what else is there? I think that's it. I don't see any more questions coming through. So, okay, how about a giveaway? Should we do a giveaway? Anybody want to give away? Or I don't see any more. Did the comments stop? Everything seemed to halt, Alan. All right, well, I don't think the comments are working. It all just stopped. Oh, there we go. It's working again. Okay, so yeah. Let's do a giveaway. All right, the giveaway. What are we going to give away? Everything. I've made a mess of everything. Okay, we're going to give away. We're going to give away a whole celebration bundle.
The hard one to ship.
No, it's not. It's all in its own box. I can't hold everything up because it's all in pieces. But it's going to be the entire one celebration bundle, the whole kit. So, who is it? Linda Hess. Linda Hess, you have won the celebration bundle. Congratulations. Linda, please, I need you to send us an email to customerservice@ldrscreative.com. I need your complete name, and we need your mailing address, the full mailing address, and note in there that please that you won the celebration bundle, and we will get that out to you right away. How exciting. We're going to get that out to you before we even leave for HSN. So congratulations. That is so awesome. So everybody, thank you so much for being here tonight. Don't forget the HSN shipping specials that they're going to have starting midnight on the 27th, going through midnight on the 28th. Your cart is going to have shipping. Fill up your cart. Fill it up. Because each cart is only going to have $7.50 for shipping on it. And you're also going to have 5 flex pay on all of the craft items for that day, which means that you get to pay over time, but you're going to get all your goodies right away. So it's a really, really great option for everybody. So everybody, thank you so much for being here. It has been an absolute pleasure. I'm so excited about the shows. Happy anniversary to us. I can't believe it's been 8 years. I hope we'll see you guys on Tuesday. It really is the best day to shop for crafts. So we'll see you then. Have a great night. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Bye, everybody.